the death of Slim Shady, the coup de grace continues, the final shot. We're going to combine these next two because all you got is a skit. It's only 24 seconds long. I'll probably make it about 10 minutes. And then we move on into Lucifer, which we're going to get to meet Satan face to face, I guess. I don't know. Is Slim Shady Lucifer? I wonder what's going to happen here. So without further ado, all you got, the skit.
Man, why you doing this? Because you owe me. How?
And this is so intense. It's the back and forth conversation of Eminem and Slim Shady. And Slim Shady just keeps trying. I'm going to try to take us out. Because if I'm going down, you're going down. I'm not going down by myself. You need me.
Man, why you doing this? Because you owe me. How? Because I gave you everything.
Ooh.
What? And what did you do? You walked away from me. Yeah, but you're too fucking blind to see I was good for you. I made you. You were nothing till you found me.
Well, this is kind of like the love the way you lie. You know, he's talking about the toxic relationship and the codependency and the violence and the intensity that gets into it. It's like, you don't understand. I made you who you are, and now you're just going to throw me out and get rid of me? That doesn't work that way. I am the one who gets credit for who you are. You owe me now, and you need to keep me around. And it's almost like Eminem's not responding here. It's like he just doesn't know what to say because it's like, dude, just leave me alone.
Fucking blind to see I was good for you. I made you. You were nothing till you found me. How many times you try to kill me? I always come back. You can't outgrow me. You can't outthink me. I'm all you got.
God, he plants the seed. This is what addiction does. Remember, I've said this multiple times. If you can picture Slim Shady and that persona as an addiction in your life. Like if you've had an addiction or you've had a really dark spot in your life or something really deep in your closet that's just uncomfortable to look at, especially with addiction, Slim Shady is like the version of an addiction. So addiction will get stronger and stronger as you're not using it until you can kind of squish it out finally through recovery. But addiction works on itself over and over to try to find your weak spots. And that's where he's going with this. I am trying to show you, you will not exist without me. You won't survive. I made you who you are. You owe me. It's all these twists and turns and manipulations on Marshall to show him and convince him you need me in your life. So please, when you hear these songs, picture any of the Slim Shady stuff. If you've got one in your life of an addiction or somebody who has an addiction in your life, that's how powerful the addiction is. All right, into Lucifer featuring Sly Piper. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all.
The coup de grace is the final shot, right between the eyes. Also known as the devil shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the final blow. That's the one that just stops the pain. In other words, instant death. It's over. And this is the one. He's trying his best to take Slim Shady out, but you could tell in this album, it's not easy so far. He's not going down without a fight.
It feels so good to be.
All right, here we go.
Bad.
I'm gonna start.
Yes, I got it. Before I get banned, kicked off Twitter and TikTok, cause they so damn ticked off bitter. They want me to bounce like a fabric softener. We just got rid of Diego kick rocks with her. But Dre on beats with the white bass blondie on the mic is like having steady B and cool C in the ride. Like we rap and did a little bank robbery on the side. So they want beef, we can make like Bonnie and Collide. Haters can meet the same exact.
Love that. He's bringing his time to bounce with the bounce fabric softener. They want beef. We can make like Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. And they can just collide with each other. Let's have some beef.
Want beef, we can make like Bonnie and Clyde. Haters can meet the same exact fate as my dad. Wait, at least he didn't miss me graduate. Yeah, great. But mom, do I still act 8? Maybe a little Debbie, like a snack cake. But if this is what he do to his mom, imagine what he do to you. I'm a lunatic armed and it.
See, this is going back to like, look at what I grew up with. You know, the Munchausen stuff. I think the way he was treated. I think there was probably definitely neglect. I think there was definitely probably extremely poor parenting, if not abusive, especially from the stepdad. I don't know the entire story with that, but I think he grew up in enough to make him feel like he was worthless, to make him feel like he didn't deserve it, and to make him pretty confused, which is amazing how he came out with the will inside himself to believe enough in himself that he could do it, that he could overcome. Man, that is a survivor extraordinaire. But man, hey, Mom, do I still act 8? Maybe a little Debbie with Mom like a snack cake. I just love that.
This is what he do to his mom. Imagine what he
Wait,
do.
I want to see what he's talking about doing to his mom here. But if this is what he'd do to his mom, imagine what he'd do to you. I'm a lunatic. Oh, man. So, just the going after Mom the way he is, relentless. That's Slim Shady, though, to me. That wouldn't be Marshall today.
But Mom, do I still act 8? Maybe a little Debbie, like a snack cake. But if this is what he do to his mom, imagine what he do to you. I'm a lunatic armed, and if it's you I used to clip on, for you to respond is ludicrous. Ma, look at what you to respond.
Oh, look at what you to respond. Lucifer. See? I believe growing up, he believed that core belief thing. I believe he believed he was evil. I don't mean the devil. I don't mean literally Lucifer, but that I just can't be good, that I just can't be that person. And to believe enough in yourself that you're a good person, and I know that changed with him because he loves his kids, became a dad that he wanted to always be, stopped a generational pattern, and he couldn't have done that with Slim Shady. He couldn't have. He had to defeat that old negative core belief in himself and that old persona of himself, the dark side from way back, which is Slim Shady, to get to that point. And here it's like we're reliving that story. Look at what you to respond.
Lunatic armed, and if it's you I used to clip on, for you to respond is ludicrous. Ma, look at what you to respond.
Must be a cold day in hell. Woo! Tell me what have we done? Take me out my misery. I bought heaven when it was up for sale, and now I need a refund, baby.
Wait, what the fuck? Where I put my... I think someone messed with my meds. Probably, I bet it's my ex Molly that I bludgeoned to death. Already severed the head. I smell the fresh in the flesh. Rotting, so it's breakfast in bed. If I wake up next to a dead body.
Multiple lacerations, contusions, abrasions, bruises, hallucinations, delusions, abusive. My language usage, they lose it when Drake produced it. As soon as he plays the music, it's lunacy. Treat the beat like a choice. Shady, choose it.
Now all I see is...
Oh, this is just insane. This to me goes back to Shady walking in the yellow banana suit with Dre and just became who he was. Already severed the head. I smell the fresh scent of flesh rotting. So it's breakfast in bed if I wake up next to a dead body. Like I'm just going to eat the body up. Walking Dead. God, and then he's like lacerations, contusions, abrasions, bruises, hallucinations, delusions, abuse of my language usage. Just what he does. I tear people up. I eat people alive with what I do. They lose it when Dre produces it. As soon as he plays the music, it's lunacy. Just like, hi, my name is. Just that whole thing, the way that started, it's lunacy. And then the final, treat the beat like a choice, Shady, choose it. Treat it like a choice, and he chews it. Eats it, chews it up, but choose, C-H-O-O-S-E is so good.
Delusions, abusive, my language usage, they lose it when Drake produced it. As soon as he plays the music, it's lunacy. Treat the beat like a choice. Shady, choose it.
Now all I see is dollar signs, losers. Bitch, I was in them trenches like them Columbine shooters.
Here we go.
I was down bad, broke, and almost abandoned hope. Now my followers are like a satanic cult.
Yeah.
They listen to me like when Manson spoke. They say I don't know struggle no more. That's a joke. Bitch, the fucking elevator in my mansion's broke. I have to walk like half a block to get a can of Coke and Candace soap. I ain't mad at her. I ain't gonna throw the fat bitch. Forgot she was black. Back at her, laugh at her like them crack.
Bringing Candace Owens into this too. Everybody. His elevator broke, y'all. His problems hadn't stopped. He's just learned how to deal with his problems better. The problems don't stop just because you make it, just because you got money, just because you got fame. Problems probably get more intense. But he found a way to deal with them. And look, then he goes to Oh man, where is he? Politics. Here we go.
I ain't mad at her. I ain't gonna throw the fat bitch. Forgot she was black. Back at her, laugh at her like them crackers. She's backing after her back is turned in a cute MAGA hat with a brand new white lies matter shirt. Or say this MAGA dirt bag in a skirt. Just open the biggest can of worms on the whole planet Earth. Call a grand wizard clan. That's a grand dragon. Her like the national anthem. I won't stand.
Call her Grand Wizard Clandis. Eminem. See, this is where I think shady comes. I don't know, man. This is the mixture piece. Grand Wizard Clandis or Grand Dragon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Planet Earth, call a grand wizard clan. That's a grand dragon. Her like the national anthem. I won't stand for the tramp, but I can't diss her cause my plans are to get in her pants and I blow my chance if I answer back to her. My shit is like taking Deborah Mathers at a word. Yeah, I'm not absurd. We had a spat and afterwards we squashed the beef like a hamburger patty. Or should I say gigantic turd? Cause I put that shit to bed like Amber Heard at a mattress for.
We squash the beef like a hamburger patty, or should I say a gigantic turd. Like it was just a mess, y'all. And his stuff is like taking Deborah Mathers at her word. He doesn't let go of the entire mom thing of like, look, I gotta say everything was great in my childhood. I'm not gonna say everything was great with my mom. We might have like squashed some beef like a turd, but there's still a lot there that I didn't deserve to go through, that he never wanted his children to go through, and then kind of had to really fix that. Goodness.
The patty, or should I say gigantic turd? Cause I put that shit to bed like Amber Heard at a mattress firm.
What?
This is what he do to
That's
me.
Amber Heard. Wasn't she the one that stabbed her husband or boyfriend or whatever bazillion times in the bed on the mattress? Oh, man. I think that was down here in Texas.
Put that shit to bed like Amber Heard at a mattress firm. But if this is what he do to his mom, imagine what he do to you. I'm a lunatic armed, and if it's you I used to clip on. For you to respond, it's ludicrous. Ma, look at what you to respond.
This must be a cold day in hell. Woo! Tell me what have we done? Take me out my misery. I bought heaven when it was up for sale, and now I need a refund, baby.
So whether you
It's
friendly,
so interesting. This must be a cold day in hell. It's kind of like, that doesn't happen. Tell me, what have we done? Take me out of my misery. I bought heaven when it was up for sale, and now I want a refund.
And now I need a refund, baby.
So whether you friend or you are foe, far as bars go, even fucking retards know that as far as smoke with me, I don't think it'd be smart. So
Nope, don't do
might
it.
as well go looking for smoke with Lamar, bro.
Ah.
Lamar, so you're getting more perverse every time you record a verse, and it's like you came from 2000, stepped out of portal cursing.
Then he's bringing in the Slim Shady voice here.
Every time you record a verse, and it's like you came from 2000, stepped out of portal cursing, hurling horrible slurs towards the world. And why can't you make fun of people behind their backs like a normal person? But
Yeah.
when you reach these heights, freedom of speech dies with every line that I recite.
then PC police try to throw me in jail with no bail like a peace prize. For all of them years, they reduced me to tears, tried to shrink me to peace size, only to see my self-esteem rise. Now these are my replies. They made me eat shit. I fed it back to them 3 times. Stepfather's the only one I ever been beat by. Squeeze
Man.
mics like Burmese pie. Daunches for each time you sleep on the floor. How you hear these strings climb.
So sad. That whole stepfather thing, like he's the only one I'm ever beat by. The one who just mistreated him and just horrible. Like, couldn't defend himself. There's nothing he could do.
Knees pie, daunches for each time you sleep on the floor. How you hear these strings climb, you reap what you sow. So what? So first I must weave rhymes, so seamlessly. Then I'ma leave eyes in a state of disbelief. My genius is a trait, so the gaps in our genes, right? The gap.
At least that's what it seems like.
And Lucifer and Dre's the
That's interesting too. Genius is a trait. So the gaps in our genes, right? Genes, gap. Go get your genes at the Gap. And then the gap between us is in our genes, our genetics. Genius is a trait. That was so clever. Just so many things I can't keep up with.
our genes, right? The gap.
At least that's what it seems like.
And Lucifer and Dre's the
Oh, and then he even put, that's what it seems like, a seam inside the jeans. Oh my gosh, there's so much here.
Levi's in a state of disbelief.
Levi's.
My genius is a
Oh my gosh, I'm missing all of this. Look at this. I gotta go back. Levi's, jeans, Gap, seam.
Oh, you hear these strings climb, you reap what you sow. So what? So first I must weave rhymes, yeah. So seamlessly, then I'm Levi's in a state of disbelief. My genius is a trait, so the gap's in our genes, right? The gap.
At least that's what it seems like.
And I'm Lucifer, and Dre's the producer for
The Antichrist.
Oh, I love it so much. I can't believe it. There was Lucifer. And the skit that was thrown in there as well. But wow, what a story. He goes back, brings more Slim Shady back in, brings all the rhymes and mixes things in. The way he puts words together, it's genius. Everybody knows that. It's not worth me saying. But he's not Lucifer. He feels like from the uterus, he was birthed out as Lucifer. That's kind of the old story for him. You know, look, Mom, look at what you spawned here. But that's not who he is. That's who he's been. I mean, I think he had a lot darker side that was bent on self-destruction and bent on just pushing the envelope and putting himself out there and didn't really care how it affected other people. But now I think he's different. Remember, it's not real therapy, just how I'm breaking down lyrics to music. If you want help, check the links. Leave us your comments. Let us know what you think. And remember, spread mental health awareness to the world. It's worth it. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.